Abstract. The FGD conducted this year during the Movement Control Order in June 2021 highlighted the responses of key participants to the research question posed. The 8 FGD participants are from the FELDA community, and a majority hold various positions affiliated to FELDA with a minimum working experience of 10 years. The FGD was conducted through the most feasible and permissible platform of discussion, i.e. using Google Meet, with the unanimous agreement due to the pandemic situation, which restricted face-to-face sessions and prohibited inter-district and interstate movement. The focus group discussion brought forth 3 major elements that participants interpreted as contributing towards the highest best use of FELDA land development, which are economic, governance and administrative, and community aspects. The FGD highlighted that the second generation of settlers should continue adapting the original model of farm management through better internal administration, cooperation with other relevant agencies, and implementing research and development or technologies. In this research, an FGD was conducted, and the aim was to obtain the perspectives of the members to respond to the question, what factors contribute to the highest best use of FELDA land? A structured list of queries included asking participants proposed strategies towards the HPU. The FGD is a method of obtaining descriptive responses from participating members, and these descriptions are further analyzed and interpreted to draw upon some findings. Maximal productivity in the highest and best use context means directly not to allow decreases in sustainable value or give the possibility to increase the sustainable value in the future. The highest value is a condition that requires taking into account all the circumstances, physical, legal, financial, and productivity, with maximum return rate or increase of built-up area. Problem statement. The transformation of FELDA lands is a key and critical aspect that needs to be addressed for the success of FELDA sustainability and resilient settlement schemes. Due to this circumstance, there is a need to find alternative planning and solutions to enforce the potential of FELDA's lands towards the highest and best use or higher return, and to enhance the quality of life of its settlers. Method. Studies posit that FGD is a successful method to elicit qualitative data, including insights through participants' exchange of views. The pros and cons of conducting an FGD are varied, while the scope of studies that implement this method range from life sciences, medical health, geography, and psychology. The strength of FGD is that it enables rich descriptive data that may be inaccessible through more quantitative approaches. FGD participants. In this study, 8 FGD participants are from the FELDA community. They were invited and they're willing to attend. The participants comprised of 4 first-generation FELDA settlers, 3 second FELDA generations, and 1 head of division official from the FELDA headquarters. Procedures. The FGD was conducted during the COVID-19 pandemic and the MCO. This restricted face-to-face sessions and prohibited inter-district and interstate movement. Thus, the most feasible and permissible platform for discussion was using an online Google Meet session. The selected participants were identified through various online platforms, namely the FELDA website, Facebook, and personal telephone communication. The responses from the FGD were noted down by a third person, i.e. the research assistant. Scribing is a less intensive alternative to verbatim transcription, and from the live FGD session, 2 modes of scribing were applied, in person and from video recordings of the same session. In this FGD session, participants' responses were mainly in the Malay language. However, some English terms were also used. These words are considered qualitative data and will be analyzed. Findings. It was revealed that through the examination of the coding for these separate categories, there was overall consensus over the highest best use priorities for FELDA, which are more efficient management and administration, maintaining current commodity crops for economic sustainability, and supporting the community with more housing opportunities. The participants believe that the current FELDA model of land development is still good and can continue to be successfully used in practice. In addition, there was the agreement for more efforts and improved income and economic opportunities through better crop management by cooperation with others, involvement of relevant agencies and finance entities. In the context of management or administration, some participants expressed that the model, which is the FELDA land development model, is unique towards uplifting the socio-economic of the settlers. For the second generation of settlers, it is recommended for them to adapt the original model of farm management, which is to work on the land in groups. Table 2. Analysis of categories. Selected words and count were coded into 3 main categories: management, administrative, economic, and community aspects category. Conclusion. The FGD session with the participants was conducted to gain insights from the participants into the shared or common ideas about the topic of discussion. The categories were also consistent with the literature reviewed on HBU. The factors that participants received were priorities of concern were having more effective management or administrative actions while sustaining the original land development model with slight variations, improving economic status, i.e. better strategies, cooperation with external agencies towards the improvement of income, and strengthening human resources capacity of the second FELDA generation and better housing opportunities for the FELDA community. However, given the small sample size, it is not appropriate to generalize the findings from this study to a larger population of the FELDA community. Therefore, a probable suggestion is to follow through these emergent themes of concerns with several more FGD sessions and a survey for further analysis and validation. Acknowledgement. This study was made possible through the National Real Estate Research Coordinator NAPRAC RMK 12 Grant 2021. Thank you.